President Lockman, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, members of the Cabinet, faculty, staff, friends and family of the graduating class, and of course, my fellow classmates. I am honored and humbled to speak on behalf of the class of 2018 and to celebrate with all of you as my classmates and I join the 6.7% of people in the world who hold a college degree. Both of these things, speaking at commencement and earning my degree, have been dreams of mine, and today both have come true. I am a child of two immigrants who came to this country to achieve the American dream. Both of my parents are from Vietnam and come from impoverished families. Growing up, my parents understood the value of an education, but other responsibilities stood in their way. Back in Vietnam, my father stopped going to school so he could work and help support his family. My mother was able to earn her high school diploma here in the States, but was not able to earn a college degree as she had me at a young age. My family believes a world-class education is a part of that American dream, as it opens doors for the next generation to achieve more than anyone could ever imagine. So to all of our families, friends, and supporters here today, we hope we can fulfill that dream for you. The access we have to education here at Champlain and at colleges and universities across the country is a blessing. Yes, it takes work to get into college, and yes, it takes work to graduate. But we have the opportunity to earn a degree. I think about women around the world who are still fighting for the right to go to school, or even worse, women who desire an education but remain silent for fear of persecution or violence. I think of children in war-torn countries who rightly are more concerned with finding their families than learning the difference between a consonant and a vowel. I think about the youth in our own backyard who are trying to find their next meal rather than trying to finish their division homework. Many of us here did not have to worry about prioritizing these basic needs over our pursuit of an education. And that is what difference a little privilege can make. Privilege. It's a scary word in our culture. I work hard for everything I have and everything I accomplished. That is not privilege. That is the product of a positive work ethic and determination. Yes, it is true. It is true, we all worked hard. We do have positive work ethic, and we do have determination. We finished the race. But we also have to consider where we started on the track. Did you know that first-generation college students are twice as likely to drop out than their continuing generational classmates? Or that only 14% of students from low-income background families earn a bachelor's degree within 8 years of graduating high school? That is less than half the number of students from middle-class income families who are able to achieve the same. With privilege comes power. The power of knowledge, the power of status, the power of access and opportunity. And with the power that we will receive from our diplomas today, we have the responsibility to use it for not just our benefit, but also for the benefit for our families and friends, our communities, our world. I think about how my education has already made an impact on not just my life, but also on the lives of those around me. For those of you who do not know me, I studied abroad at our campus in Dublin during the spring semester of my junior year. For those of you who do know me, you know I never stopped talking about it. Because I attended an institution like Champlain, I had the amazing opportunity to see the world and experience it in a way that I did not know I could. I took classes with Irish professors, explored the city, discovered the world outside of the island, and met a lot of people along the way. The people I think back on the most are the children I worked with. Through my community advocacy and inquiry course, I spent every Wednesday afternoon with the Ashling Project. In Gaelic, the word Ashling means hope. That is exactly what the Ashling Project brought to its community. The program is in Ballymun, a low-income, underserved community just outside the city center of Dublin, where students often do not finish secondary school, let alone attend college. Through this experience, I was able to work with 12 to 16-year-olds. We would work on homework, play games, chat about everything at school, share a toasted sandwich, or a toastie, as they would call it. I learned a lot about the problems they had at home and at school, a lot of the worries they had, all the hopes and dreams they held. One girl looked forward to opening her own studio as a makeup artist. One young lad wanted to become a professional football player. One girl wanted to become a psychologist or a social worker so she could help support young people the way the Ashling Project and her mentors have supported her. Through these conversations, I was able to share with the children the importance of respect and how impactful it can be to be kind to one another. I was able to share with these children that there is a world outside of Ballymun, just waiting for them to explore it. I was able to share how college has changed my life and what opportunities it can open for them. Every day we hear that Americans across the country have an equal opportunity to go to college, but every day the aspirations attainment gap grows larger for minoritized groups. I'm a firm believer that to address this, we do not need equality. We need equity. You see, there's an important difference between the two. Equality is giving everyone the same pair of size 8 shoes to wear for a race, while equity is giving everyone a pair of shoes that fit just right. Equity is not about giving everyone the same thing. It is about giving people what they need. It is up to our generation to create equitable access to these opportunities, and we can all contribute to that goal regardless of what degree we earn today. We need our educators to reimagine a well-rounded educational model in our K-12 schools so that we may provide equitable access for all students to achieve their highest academic potential. We need our designers and our artists to change the culture through media so that the next generation learns that access and success is for everyone, not just for those who look a certain way or have a certain amount of money. We need our computer networkers to find safe and efficient ways for people to connect all around the world so that we can continue to deepen our learning about different cultures and ideologies that differ from our own. We need our entrepreneurs to not only create more jobs and drive our economy, but to create jobs and opportunities with the pay and benefits people need to obtain the necessities of life and beyond. Us millennials, we get a bad rep. We're lazy. We're entitled. We're destroying the economy. We're unable to buy houses because we eat too much avocado toast. To that, I encourage each other with our college's motto, Audeamus, let us dare. Let us dare to defy the odds as we have done together today. Let us dare to use our newfound power and privilege to help those who need help the most, no matter how difficult that may be. Let us dare to dissolve the narrative that past generations have written about us and write our own, a narrative where we make a difference for ourselves and for future generations. Our work is far from done, but I have no doubt that our class is ready to run the next race and change the world. Thank you.